Because the last thing I want to do is, like, have another instance where I'm accidentally switching what my, what the stream looks like when I split. Or reset. Either or. Anyway. Not gonna waste any more time. Whatever happens, happens. Honestly, kind of feel like mashing through the text, like that puts way more wear on my hands than normal compared to when I just practice. I mean, I don't do it horribly often in the run, but it happens enough that I would not be surprised if that's kind of what affected how my hands feel throughout the run. Especially considering the more I reset, the more I have to go through that cutscene. Hey, how's it going, Reiji? You know what? That's a good idea. I never thought of that. Pro strats right there. How's your night going, dude? Excellent. Glad to hear it. You know, I know you say that as a joke, but realistically, if we did that, only the first part of the castle was finished at the start of the game. So it'd really only save maybe, oh gosh, 25 minutes or so. Potato chips and a sandwich. That sounds pretty good. Now here's the question, do you put the potato chips on the sandwich to enhance it? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there'd still be some, like, other coins we wouldn't be able to account for, but kind of makes you wonder what levels we would take out of the run. That was funny. Don't think I've ever seen Mario hit the block from there before. Oh, you actually do. I mean, I've done it before just to see what it would be like. Honestly, I don't mind the texture change. Makes it a little more interesting to bite into the sandwich, but granted, they were with thinner, more crispy chips. Like, they weren't Lay's or anything. They were just like restaurant-made chips. So they were maybe about the size of a pickle slice. Yeah, they were pretty good on their own. And on the sandwich, they actually blended way better than I thought they would. I don't remember what the sandwich was, though. I think it might have been like a chicken or turkey club. Off-brand Ruffles. Okay. I was never huge on Ruffles, honestly. They're not bad, it's just between them and like the other brands, like I think Lay's and... I don't know about Pringles, but Lay's definitely wins the chip game, if you ask me. Nothing against Pringles, just I think Lay's does everything they do better. Like, if you've ever had Lay's stacks, they are, like, way, way better than Pringles, if you ask me. Yeah. That is nice, honestly. Yeah, because most Lays come in bags, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think... in terms of flavors, I think Pringles has more, but I think Lay's are generally better quality from the ones I've had. Like, Lay's barbecue chips are to die for, if you ask me. Basic Pringles are fine, yeah. I mean, the thing with me is, like, I've had so many just, like, you know, bare bones, basic, flavored, like, you know, sort of vanilla chips that, like, I kind of have to have the flavored varieties to get anything out of them anymore. Ah. That's a little time loss. Only like 1 second. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Hey, nothing wrong with that, yeah. No, I do agree. Like, when you do want a basic chip, then yeah. It is nice to have the option. Honestly, like, more than, like, basic chips, though, I really like when they use, like, sea salt instead of, the normal salt they use. I think that, like, just makes them way, way, way better. Like, it really elevates the taste. But then again, I just prefer sea salt over almost any other kind of salt, so maybe I'm biased. Yeah, man, barbecue is the way to go. Salt and vinegar is pretty good as well. I was never huge on sour cream and onion. They're fine. I do prefer them over basic flavors, for the most part. I need to be in the mood for sour cream and onion. It's not something I can just, like, eat on a whim. Alright. I mean, before any of that, like, I'm a Doritos guy first and foremost. That's fine. I should have got it, but it's fine. $262, I think? Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, honestly, there was a period where I, like, greatly preferred Cool Ranch over nacho cheese, and then like, one day all of a sudden I was just like, Cool Ranch really isn't that good, is it? Then quickly reverted back. Their spicy flavors are really good, though. I don't know if they do or not, honestly. Alrighty. Man, Brandon was like 7 years ago. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while since I've seen it too. It's just that those are never flavors I like bothered to get myself. Yeah, with Doritos for me, it's mostly just I go for nacho cheese, and if I see something else that sounds great, I'll grab those. But it's really hard to beat just plain nacho cheese Doritos. One thing my family does with Doritos is we make taco salad with them. So like we'll put them in with ground beef, lettuce, shredded cheese, and Catalina dressing. And oh my gosh, it is like one of the best things ever. It's not super complex, but my gosh, does it taste good. Ah, don't jump. Chicken Dorito casserole. Oh my gosh. That just sounds good. Yeah, I've never had brand loyalty to chips either. It really does come down to like whatever I feel like eating in the moment. But if I'm like at a party or something, it's like, I'll take whatever. That does sound really good. Chicken Dorito casserole. I mean, anything with chicken automatically sounds great, but add Doritos to it, now you're talking. Not grapevines, but we can work with it. Yeah, there we go. Cool, cool. Oh man, that just sounds so appetizing. Especially now. Like, I'm not hungry now. It's just food almost always sounds good unless I'm really, really stuffed. Like earlier, I had some barbecue ribs. Those hit the spot, but man. Chicken Dorito casserole just sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just... Yeah, I feel that a lot. Like, I'm a skinny dude, but I have a stomach of, like, a god, I don't know. Alright, I'll take the star, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did. Exactly. Like, it really just comes down to metabolism when you get down to it. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. Hey, thanks, Eeyore. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. For her birthday, family friends, someone who made popcorn balls, and your mom went to a Brazilian steakhouse. Dude. What'd you end up eating there? If you remember. It's really hard to go around with steak. Like, I personally can't really distinguish different cuts of steak from others. Like, I can tell you, like, a ribeye from a T-bone to save my life. Like, it's all just meat to me. But it all tastes fantastic, so I don't really care. All you can eat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, grilled is the best way to have meat, if you ask me. I just think it allows for, like, so much more flavor to come out of it. Ah. Add a card, green or red. Those bring different cuts and types of meat around to you. Ooh. Sounds interesting. Are those more for, like, vegetarian options or something, or...? Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, if you're a vegetarian, I don't think you'd go to a meat house, but I know, like, some places do offer those options for people who want the taste of meat without, you know, the actual meat of meat. Like, for me, I don't think I could ever live that lifestyle, but I do appreciate when places have those options. There we go. Yeah. Reminds me of, I don't know if you ever watched Teen Titans, but there was one episode where Beast Boy gets a job. He's a vegetarian, and he gets a job at like a meat-themed restaurant. And basically any joke you could think of in that scenario, they do. I'll have 3 number 2s, 2 number 4s, 1 number 7, and a diet soda. Actually, we don't have soda, only meat. We'll make it a big glass of meat juice then. Bad Bowser RNG. Just out of the all-you-can-eat buffet in Trouble in Tokyo. Dude, that was funny too. But the sign says all-you-can-eat. Well, can you eat octopus? I actually do want to try takoyaki at one point. Which, in case you don't know, is fried octopus balls. I've never had octopus before. I like seafood, but I've never had octopus, so I want to try it at least once in my life. Yeah. I mean, it's meat at the end of the day. It's octopus, but it's still meat. I remember seeing in headlines like years and years ago, like I think it's like coming near a decade, a guy, and he was a pretty well-built dude, was kicked out of an all-you-can-eat fish buffet because he just put away so much fish. Like I think it was after his like 7th piece of fish, they had to like stop him, even though it was an all-you-can-eat fish special. So he ended up protesting the restaurant. But because he was the only one who could put away that much fish, he was literally the only one doing it, and it was like... Like, I'm not fat-shaming or anything. I just find it, like... I do find it a little funny that he was the only one who was affected by it. But no, I do agree that, like, if you do an all-you-can-eat special, then you should provide all-you-can-eat, no matter how much that is. Like, I mean, if they suspected that he was, like, feeding it to, like, someone he was sharing a table with, then at that point, yeah, I would agree. But if he was, like, actively eating all of it, then they should have just given him more. I know from a business side of things, they're probably losing money at that stage, but at the same time, it's like, you advertised all you can eat, and this is only, like, one guy. It's not like this is going to be a recurrent thing. Yeah, basically, like, at that point, like, you lose a customer. I mean, granted, he would probably come back, but I mean, at that point, like, maybe just... Like, either limit the number of times you do all-you-can-eat stuff, or, like, bite the bullet and say, like, okay, this is only one guy who would be losing us money by eating here. Because I'm pretty sure it was a local place, too. Like, not in my area, but I just saw it on the news once. Actually, no, I think it was on Jay Leno. Back when he was still on. Yeah, fortunately, I don't think I've ever come close to having that happen to me at a buffet, but... I don't really anticipate that that'll ever happen, realistically. Yeah, basically, like, it's all you can eat, not all you can eat that before we start losing money, or anything like that. Like, I know Olive Garden has those cards that they give out to people, or like not cards necessarily, but like um some kind of reward where it's like, I don't know if you win a contest or if you're just like that valued a customer, but you can get like a full year's worth of free food for like you and however many guests you want. Alright, sweet. And it always, like, I find it a little weird when places do that for, like, your company as well. Oh, ooh, that was not great for coins. Like, I assume when places do that, it's like up to, you know, this many guests at a table or something like that, but I don't know, it just seems kind of weird that places would do that for your guests as well instead of just you. Alright. Where are we at? Hey, green splits, that's what I'd like to see. Blake's falling asleep. Ah. I'm kind of sitting on it weird, so I'm not surprised, but... yeah, I kind of expected that to happen. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got the 10. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna change my posture for a little bit. Oh, no worries. I didn't realize you didn't have it ready already. Whew. Almost too high there. I mean, if you've been waiting on it for like almost half an hour at this point, yeah, I'll definitely make it. Oh gosh. Sweet.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
I think in my PB I had a slow red toad. So this may or may not save time. I'm not gonna look, but... Okay. Ooh, ooh, there we go. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I've just totally stopped trying to get the 3 coins from the flagpole. It's not worth the setup time with how inconsistent it is. Especially considering it's literally for only 1 coin. Like at that point, I might as well just try going for the 10 coin. Ah. Nearly must have bopped him over the edge. Alright. A little nervous I was going to get the 5 there, but nope, we're good. I'm always worried when I drink anything that, like, there are going to be, like, liquid remnants in my mustache. Remnants, droplets, whatever. Ooh, that was really soon. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, buddy. We... I only just realized that you play that when the Super Mario Galaxy music's playing. Like, it just never dawned on me until, like, now. really good game. It's the one game in 3D All-Stars I haven't played in 3D All-Stars yet. I don't think I ever will because I own it on Wii, and I just think like the way it controls on Wii will completely flaunt however it controls on Switch, with or without Joy-Cons. I don't think I used the word flaunt there correctly. Dwarf, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I just like... I don't even pay attention to that anymore. It's just kind of like... in the back of my mind, even though you can clearly see it on screen. I don't know, I guess I'm too focused on the level itself and not the bonus graphics, so to speak. Best preserved? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, too, like, SM64 is the best preserved if you compare Shindo version to Shindo version. I would say. Like, the biggest issues come from, like, whether or not you have notches to work with. But even then, they have it, like, kind of soft-coded that, you don't have to, you know, hold the stick, like, perfectly in one direction for it to count as that direction. So they do try to, like, be somewhat generous with it, which I'm sure many, many people approve of. I've really been enjoying Sunshine, though. Like, I acknowledge, like, it has some very glaring flaws. Not in how it controls necessarily, but just in, like, general game design, but it is really fun. Like, right now I'm at 91 shines, and that's not including the blue coins. So I only have 5 more to go before I need to exchange all the blue coins. I still need, like, 24 more blue coins to go. Favorite 3D Mario of them all? I get that. I fully do. Mine is probably Odyssey. Just because I think it, like... I don't know. It takes all the good things from the previous games and bundles them all up. Also, the capture mechanic is freaking great. My second favorite would probably be... oh gosh. Man, I don't know. Honestly, I think it, like... the later the game came out, the more I like it. Because SM64 is easily my least favorite of all of them. It just has not aged well. Honestly, same to some extent, Reiji. Like, they definitely could have done more, but, like, what we got is still fantastic. It's still huge. There are, like, what, over 900 unique moons? Like, I would be surprised if the next 3D Mario wasn't an Odyssey sequel. 880. Okay, so almost 900. That's still like so many. Especially when you keep in mind, like, you know, the 602 is a thing. In the 3D Mario games, you know, bar in 3D World, there were 602 individual stars across 4 games. 4 games. And that one just annihilates that number. With the sheer amount of moons it has. It's ridiculous. Granted, yes, it does hand them out a little more leniently. But it's still the principle of it, man. It's just so nuts to think about. Hey, how's it going, Kuka? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And honestly, I think, again on Odyssey, I think it has done the best 2D sections out of all of the games combined. I mean, like, I don't think... Yeah, SM64 and, Actually, do any of the other 3D Mario games have 2D sections in any capacity? I don't think they do, so, like, Odyssey also has the advantage of, like, doing 2D sections, pseudo 2D sections, which is a very nice vary-up of the, gameplay. Or switch-up variant? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, a little worried that was gonna be a 5. 1 and 2 have it. Okay, I thought they did, I just couldn't, like, think of what they were. Oh yeah, you got the, like, flip switch sections. Yeah. Want to sleep, but you have to do your homework. Yeah, I get that. 11:41 p.m. Oof. Yeah, honestly, that's basically my entire college life right there. I didn't know what gameplay, but yeah, exactly. I mean, Odyssey did have those sections too. But either way, I mean, like, the physics still come across, and they work well in a 2D space, so... I think they made the most of it when they did do 2D sections like that. I mean, I might also be biased considering I prefer 2D platforms over 3D, just in general. Nothing against 3D, I'm just way better at 2D. Like, I think, yeah, Super Mario World, I think, was my intro to Super Mario. So that game has a special place in my heart. Exactly. Yeah, that and, like... Oh, what else? Skull Monkeys, Kirby Superstar. Like, those were all, like, some of the games that really got me into gaming. Okay, no worries, Kuka. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, and just like that, we're done with Buzzy. Wow. That didn't feel like it took long at all. Yeah. I will say though, Reggie, like, just for fun, me and a friend of mine, this isn't going to be on stream probably, but we are going to do a blind race of Super Mario Sunshine. The 3D All-Stars version specifically. He has the original, it's just, it'd be more fair if we played the same version. So that's what we'll be doing. I have learned to gelato skip. And I know he knows how to do it as well, so... That's gonna be fun. Yeah. Besides that, like, literally the only other, like, speedrun I do that could be considered a 3D platformer is, The Tourist. But there's not like a huge emphasis on platforming, so I don't know if it like really falls in the same vein. Sweet. But I don't know. I think we discussed it before, but I might be interested in running 3D World once it gets ported to Switch. I am 100% going to get it on Switch. I just don't know if I'm going to speedrun it or not. PE exercises, but you have to write about it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends. I know there's like a really difficult trick at the end of the run where you skip a lot of the final boss gauntlet. So that part kind of scares me a little bit. But maybe it won't be in the Switch version, and I won't have to worry about it. We'll see. Aside from that, like oh my gosh, how did that not hit me? Okay. Besides that, like, after I'm done with Mario Maker 2, like, after I've, you know, made the tutorial and gotten a satisfactory time in all jobs, I'm considering running, after I play it casually, of course, but I'm considering maybe getting into Rayman Origins, because I do have it. I haven't played it yet, but I don't know, I think it'd be a, like, decent enough speed game to get into. I know it's already an established community and all, so... Ah! I don't know, we'll have to see. If Get Momentum will be in 3D World Deluxe, I imagine it probably will. Like, it's not a glitch, is it? Yeah, I've had Rayman Origins for a while, I just haven't booted it up. Honestly, I'm trying to avoid, like, any other 2D platformers until I've gotten the 139 here. Because, like, there are a lot of 2D platformers on my radar that I'm specifically holding off until I'm done with the 139 grind. Several of which I'm actually considering speedrunning. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the game Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit, or something like that. That was free on Steam a while ago, like years ago. And it, I think, only has one runner on the leaderboards. It's like, if I like that enough, I might give it a go too. Try routing it out. Okay, well, if you put the exclamation point behind it, then yeah, I guarantee you've heard of it. Otherwise, I don't know how you would have known that it's there. Unless you just looked it up or something, but... Yeah, I don't know. It looks fun, so... Okay, good. 422, let's go. Yo, Newtsy, thanks for the tier 3, man. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm still streaming. I'm still going for the 139. Honestly, Reiji, same. Yeah, enjoy your, let's do this emote, Newtsy. Yeah, if it's uncapped speed, then they probably will patch it out. I know the skip at the end of the game I was talking about, like, that actually utilizes the, Tanuki suit. Or at least the leaf power-up. Like, something where you flutter with the tail. So I don't know if, that'll be patched or not. Probably not. Because it has literally nothing to do with cat momentum, as far as I'm aware. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I grabbed the mushroom. Runner 2, yes, I have heard of that. Nah, like, occasionally I'll use shortened names. It just depends on, like, who I'm talking to and how familiar they are with the game. I know there's a Japanese game that, like, has a really absurdly long title. That I can't think of the name of it. I think it's like the average life of a schoolboy and something or other. It's way longer than that, but yeah, it's kind of absurd. Like, literally the only reason I know it exists is because it made the #1 spot in a list of, like, worst video game names. I think it was Watch Mojo's list back when I still watched them. And yeah, it's a doozy. Summertime, yeah, that's it. Summertime High School. Okay. Stop jumping. Until you're in the levels. Yeah, that. Nailed it. I still think, like, in terms of consistently, like, long names, Kingdom Hearts has pretty much every other franchise beat. Oh, is this new, Native Boy? No, this level's been in the run for a while. Like, at least a year at this stage, I think. Or are you talking about the game? Like the game with the long name. Well, of course you didn't see it. That's the point of the level. Ah, that's only happened twice ever to me. Okay, that's an unfortunate time loss, but eh. Yeah, he just didn't grab the sprint. I don't know why. I don't know if you're actually allowed to ban the streamer. I really don't. I would not recommend it, though. At least not right now. Honestly, yeah, Reiji, I'm the same way with certain runs as well. Particularly ones that I haven't played myself. Like when I was first watching Luigi's Mansion run. Well, I guess that's not a fair comparison, because like I had played Luigi's Mansion, I just had not beaten it, because it was at a friend's house. But I would watch Fire Dragon do a lot of Luigi's Mansion speedruns back in the day, and occasionally there would always be a section where it's like, wait a minute, is this in the run? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Huh. Why don't I remember this? And like usually it was a part I just didn't do, or remember fondly when I played through the game years and years ago. Bob Ross, Bob Ross, happy little trees. Sweet. You can unmod yourself. Yeah. Shrek Extra Large. Oh my gosh, that game. I didn't even realize that was a game until I saw Silo Simon run it at GDQ. But my gosh. Actually, back in the day, my cousins had, like, the PC game for Shrek 2. And I would play that, like, every once in a while when I went over to their house. I remember that being, like, really fun, but the speedrun is, like, any percent is really boring, because a lot of it is just going out of bounds. Nintendo Capri Sun. Okay. Hey, corner boost, let's go. And a 252, let's freaking go. It's good that you finished your homework, man. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Interesting. Yeah. Like, I have nothing against Out of Bounds, but when it's, like, you know, 80% of the speedrun, it does get kind of boring. Dream Team, yeah. The only Mario RPG... Actually, I'm going to focus here, hang on. The only Mario RPG I've beaten so far is Bowser's Inside Story. That game is really fun. I would honestly say it's one of the best RPGs of all time. I've gotten partway through Super Mario RPG on SNES. I just kind of stopped at the Johnny fight because it is like a brutal spike in difficulty. But I do intend on beating it one day. I just need motivation. I mean, the thing is, Newt, it was on your system, which I no longer have access to. Oh, hello. Magic. Maybe. I don't know. If they ever do, like, an N64 Classic, which I doubt they will, but if they do, and it comes with Paper Mario, I'll consider it. Or maybe they'll do a... It's possible they'll do a Paper Mario collection for Switch at some point that includes it. In which case, yeah, I'll definitely get my hands on that. Yeah, honestly, it's like, I have a hard time watching speedruns of games, especially RPGs that I haven't played myself, more often than not. Like, especially when it comes to RPGs, like, if they're ones I want to play, I don't want, you know, big plot spoilers. Reiji, I agree completely. Like, from what I've seen of Origami King, oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Like, holy crap, it's gotta be one of the best looking games on the Switch. By a good margin. You never beat SMRPG either? Yeah. Yeah, it's a... I don't know. I know people love the game, but it's one of those, I think, like, nostalgia has a lot to do with that, more than the actual quality of the game. Not saying it's bad, it just, like, has some... It has some issues that I find hard to overlook. Why don't they put SMRPG on Switch? That's a good question, honestly. They don't have many RPGs on the SNES Online. Like, they've got Breath of Fire and Breath of Fire 2. I think that's it. Right? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, even. But, I think that's all they have. And the original Breath of Fire is garbage. Trust me, I know. I tried playing it, I tried beating it. It is such a piece of crap. Honestly, Reiji, same. I think that's when I started playing it too. Like, maybe late 2014? Thing is, I have the SNES Classic, though, so I do have my fair share of SNES RPGs outside of the Switch. So, like, I've gotten partway through Final Fantasy VI. It's nowhere near as good as Chrono Trigger. Like, Chrono Trigger is just one of the best RPGs of all time, and by far one of my favorites. Final Fantasy VI is not doing it for me, unfortunately. Like, it's fine, but it has some glaring problems that I like really can't ignore. Okay. I was actually scared there. Honestly, I really need to play a Dragon Quest game. Like, I have not played a single one. I feel like the first one we'll get in any capacity for the online stuff is the original Dragon Quest, you know, aka Dragon Warrior, which I'd be fine with. Because I like seeing where franchises start, and I feel like that would be one of the best opportunities. Oh, you're talking about for the music night themes? The only Final Fantasy game I play... Well, no, that's not true. The only one I've beaten is Final Fantasy VII, and that was when it was on sale on Steam for like $6. So I got that. I got Final Fantasy VIII with it as well. I made a little bit of progress in that, but like, I haven't like made any progress whatsoever, like on the second island or whatever's going on there. I don't know. The card game seems like really, really confusing, and I know that's like a core mechanic of the game too. Yeah, I don't know. I just think like compared to 7, they like changed too much for it to like be in my comfort zone. Oh man. Okay, well no worries, Kuka. Yeah, please take care of yourself and like make sure you get enough sleep. Yeah, being sleep deprived is not fun. Hope you have a good one, man. Honestly, I have no nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII either. Like, when I played it, it was my fourth year in college, I think? Or the summer right after, I think. I had no nostalgia for it. Like, literally, like, all I really knew, spoiler-wise, were, like, some of the characters and that Aerith died. And after playing it, like, I'm surprised how well it holds up, honestly. Like, it is a ridiculously good game, especially considering it came out in, what, 97? Like, it still holds up phenomenally well. Obviously, some of the sprites still look dated as heck, mainly on the overworld. But, I mean, aside from that, like, it's a really good game. Like, the story is one of the best I've seen in video games. Like a zombie. I feel that. But yeah, no, I was like actually kind of blown away with how good it was. I was expecting it to feel like really dated, you know, loads of problems everywhere that people were blinded by nostalgia for, but no, it is like crazy good. I'd probably put it in like the top... Yeah, I'd definitely put it in the top 30 RPGs of all time, for like, for sure. I don't know about the So, Newtsy in the chat really, really, really loves the Final Fantasy VII Remake that came out last year, or earlier this year, whenever it was. I'm not saying it's bad at all, but like I really want to like hold my judgment on it until like the entire game comes out, or like all the episodes or chapters or whatever. And based on everything I've seen from it, like it looks like it has some definite pros, also some definite cons. Thing is, I personally have no drive to play it myself, even though I could. It usually takes a lot for me to like replay what is like at its core the same game. Like I know that like 7 original and 7 remake are like very vastly different in terms of gameplay, but it's like essentially the same game. Like it's close enough that I can't really justify getting it. That's fair, Reiji. That's very fair. Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna try to focus here because I lost a really, really good run here a couple nights ago. And I'd like it not to happen again. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I like turn-based RPGs, mostly because, you know, Pokemon was my jam growing up. It's still my favorite franchise. So that's just kind of the combat I'm used to. But, like, I do enjoy when franchises or games mix it up a little bit. Like I talked about Chrono Trigger earlier, that's a perfect example. Like, it's kind of turn-based, kind of time-based. It's a really good mix. Oof. Not a great first throw, but... Alright. '87, let's go. That's pretty good. What games have you, like, tried, Reiji, in the series? I'm just kind of curious. Because there are some that are definitely better starting places than others. Yellow, Emerald... Okay, Emerald was my favorite game for, like, about a decade before Persona 4 came along and kind of stole that title. Like, it's still my second favorite game of all time, favorite game in the franchise by a long shot. I would honestly say that's the best place to start. But if you couldn't get into it, then... yeah, maybe it's just not the franchise for you. Yellow, I understand, is, like, good enough. It's definitely better than, Red and Blue, but Red and Blue are, like, I'm just gonna say it, bad games. And then I didn't see what the other one was at. X or Y? Y, okay. Yeah, honestly, 6th gen is... I would not say it's the best starting point, but, it's definitely... yeah, it's not the best, it's not the worst. I think... I'm trying to think of where I got my start, actually. I think I got my start with Blue, and that was on a friend's console. I have actually never played through a first-gen game all the way through myself. I just kind of, like, played a little bit on his when we would hang out. And then 3rd gen, he actually gave me his Emerald copy, which is, you know, mine. I've logged like way over 1,000 hours into it. There we go. Yeah, I was a little worried you were gonna say, like, your starters were, like, one of the first-gen games, like, not yellow, but, like, red or blue, or, like, maybe, Diamond or Pearl, or, one of the Sun or Moon games. Because I know, like, those are all, like, really rough starting points, if you're just getting into the series. Like, red and blue are, like, bare bones Pokemon, so it's, like, it's the simplest it'll ever be, but it also has, like, a ton of glaring problems, like, not just as Pokemon games, but as, like, video games in general. And I still want to, like, play them at some point, just to get the full experience. I have Fire Red and Leaf Green. Again, neither of those I've played through from start to finish either. They were both previously owned. And I just have issues with restarting Pokemon games at all. It's like, even if it's used, I want to still, like, preserve it. Or the game cross. That's a good way to put it, honestly. Like, the problem is, too, is, like, at that point, like, when the first Pokemon games were made, there were already some, like, really good, some really good examples of how to make a good RPG. And, you know, they definitely took some liberties. I mean, granted, like, Pokemon was, I think... I don't know if they were the first, but they were definitely one of the first franchises where you actually, like, caught your party, so to speak. Because I know, like, there's Pokemon, there's Yokai Watch, there's Ni no Kuni. But I think Pokemon was the one that, like, really kickstarted it all. So they had to, like, start with some really fresh ideas. So I understand if some of the gameplay choices, like, didn't work out as well as they wanted to. But, you know, over the years, you know, you fix those changes in your franchise, and Pokemon has, largely.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Yeah. And then you have franchises like Bubsy, which don't make any attempts to fix the flaws of the original games. Alright, next 81, then main hall, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, Ragey, I would agree with that. Like, there is definitely stuff to appreciate, like, as an adult, looking at Pokemon. But yeah, it's much, much easier to appreciate the franchise if you grew up with it. Which I kinda did, kinda didn't. Like, I wasn't allowed to play video games, like, until I was, like, 11 or 12. Well, I wasn't allowed to, like, own any consoles until I was, like, 11 or 12.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Honestly, I haven't played that many Pokemon spin-off games. I've played Mystery Dungeon, Red and Blue, a couple others here and there. Pinball was a really fun one. That's okay. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue was the one I played the most of. We also had Red, but like that was mostly my brother's. I actually lost my Blue, like along with a bunch of other DS games. It was really sad because I invested so much time into it. It was actually, that one was used when I got it, but it was like only past the first mission, so I still got to basically enjoy the full experience. And what's cool is that the person shows do not hit the switch, do not hit the switch, do not hit the switch. Thank you. Okay. The person who had it before had Torchic as his Pokemon, and his partner was Mudkip, and Swampert's my favorite Pokemon. So after you got the ability to switch which Pokemon is your party leader, I immediately switched to Mudkip and loved it. That classic Pikachu N64. Oh man, I forgot that was a thing. I do like that Nintendo do make custom consoles like that. Or not custom, but like special ones. Like, my brother had the Mario Nintendo DS Lite. It doesn't work anymore, but we still have it and it's really cool. Hey, what's up, Gamer Jane? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I will read that in 1 second. Or at least after this level. Thanks, man, I really do appreciate it. Glad that I can make people's days. You still have your Mario DS Lite 2. Does it still work? That's awesome. Yeah, mine... Okay, so my brother's, like... It still turns on, but, like, after a certain amount of time, and it's, like, related to how long it's been off before you turn it back on, it'll just randomly shut off, even though the battery is totally fine. I don't know why. It's, like, so bizarre. can you stream on any laptop? I suppose you could, as long as you had, like, connection to the internet. The only issue is, like, well, with my laptop, for example, when I tried streaming on that years ago, I only got, like, 3 or 4 frames a second at best. So it wouldn't be a very, nice-looking stream, but, I mean, you certainly could, if you wanted to. It's just that most laptops aren't, like, really well equipped for streaming. Oh, my hands are sweating so much, dude.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Yeah, sorry, I don't really have any suggestions for laptops for streaming. Nice. Yeah, I have a 3DS XL, actually. It's pretty worn, like, the right hinge is, like, almost fully off. I may or may not have dropped it a few times. But I mean, it still does the trick. You actually have a Vita. That's cool. Because I know, like, that's one of the, like, I don't want to say it's one of the worst selling consoles of all time, because there are, you know, a bunch of smaller consoles that have sold less. It's always cool to hear people own a Vita, though. Considering, like, it doesn't have, like, many exclusives to warrant its existence. And it keeps getting less and less each day. Like, I know Persona 4 Golden was a big seller, but, now it's on Steam. Same with, the Danganronpa games. Wow, that was only 2. I thought that was a 3. Yeah, you can. Like, I like that it's reverse compatible. Or backwards compatible.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna focus, guys, so... Forgive me if I don't read your messages for a little bit. I can't do it anymore. Shoot. I missed my chance. Oh well. Seconds I'm not saving, but it's fine. Oh, wait. Okay, that's fine. I kind of stopped thinking there, honestly. Okay. So I'm just gonna play this safe. It's only a 6-second time loss, though, so it's not huge. Like, that's the kind of time loss you should expect here, if you lose any. Okay, that's still great. Yeah, man, like, the PS1 has a lot of gems, honestly. I only need 195 coins. Holy crap. Which means I only need 45 from Shoes in the Clouds. I literally only need 45 coins in this level. Holy smokes. Okay. No pressure. 45 coins. 45. Yeah. Like, honestly, one of my earliest games was a PS1 exclusive called Skull Monkeys. Really weird 2D platformer. It's actually a sequel to The Neverhood, if any of you are familiar with that. It's entirely done in claymation, which is, like, really commendable. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need those coins, but they would have helped. Look at that. I'm at 42 already, and I only need 45. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so. I've heard of Tomba, yes. Yeah, sorry, I actually didn't even see your question because I was focused on the game. That's my bad. Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't look like it's quite up my alley from what I've seen, but I'm not, you know, judging it at all. I don't know. It's kind of in that weird 2.5D, like kind of like Klonoa is, which is fine. Just I don't know. Okay. I should also point out that I also have not played a Klonoa game. Intersections, yeah, exactly. That might be how it works. I really don't know, genuinely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the first run of the night. Oh my gosh. I need to stop, like, touching my brow, because that just puts more sweat on my hands. Okay. Okay. This is the last section. This is the last level. Oh my gosh. I am ahead by an alright margin, a pretty good margin. Heart's racing a bit. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Thanks. Appreciate it, Reiji. Okay. Just like in practice. I'm playing it a little bit safer than I usually do here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. The damage is A-okay. Still 471 entrance, which is really good. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't fall anymore. Not the huge ways, anyway. Just gotta pray for good Meowser RNG, and we can clutch it out here. It's not even clutch, it's just like finally get the 139, which that's all I want, man. No damage? Good, 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 good. Meowser, please, I beg you, give me good RNG. Alright, rough start. Stay, please. Yes! Oh my gosh! It happened! Look at that. Look at that. I'm so jittery. Oh my gosh. Oh, my left hand's even worse. Oh my gosh. Yes! Oh, I'm free! I'm free! I can make the tutorial now! I can move on to all jobs! I can play other 2D platformers without guilt. I'm free. I'm free. Oh, Reiji, it feels amazing. I'm over the moon. Like, if you go back and see my first world record in this category, okay, technically my second, so like, I'm not talking the one I got day 2, but like the one I got like a month after the game came out or something like that, a couple weeks after it came out. I feel... You can see my reaction there, you can hear it perfectly fine. I feel that times 12 right now. This was my goal. This was my big goal. Okay, hang on. The current record is a 139.30 something by Val. How many seconds? I think it's 37. 34. Okay, so this is only 9 seconds off of that. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. That was a ridiculously good run. And listen, I don't care how close it is. I said, thank you, Nady Boy. I appreciate it so much. Hey, if you want, here, hang on. Actually, since I don't think you're part of it yet, feel free to join my Discord and throw that into the Clips channel, cause that's... oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I can't actually believe it. Slam Him, yeah. Clever name, I know. Okay, so... oh, I need to breathe. I need a second to breathe. I need a second to breathe. Also, enjoy your mod status in the Discord, Newtsy. Also, Ragey, since you're here, feel free to join Discord if you want to. It's open to all, so... oh my gosh. Okay, so... normally, what I do at the end of runs, because I'm not used to PBing anymore, is I will go through and, like, look at what went poorly and what it can improve for next time. But A, there's not going to be a next time. I'm retiring this category, you know, except for, like, getting it into marathons or whatever. Oh my gosh. And secondly, I can't think of anything that went that poorly. If I'm being totally honest. Like, level 5, I lost like a second and a half or something there. Just because I derped. Level 6, I got a 262 when the best I could have done was a 265, but even then, that's like, that's gonna happen. Just because level 6 is derpy like that. I mean, anything else was, like, really minor. Like, really minor, like, a second here, a second there. Like, I'm looking through all the levels and seeing, like, little room for improvement on most of them. Little to no room for improvement, honestly. Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah, like, I got hit at the end of 30, but I took the safety mushroom, so it didn't affect me anyway. Ugh, freaking... that's a pog. That's a pog and a half. I got nothing. Like, literally, the worst thing about it was losing the 6 seconds in Total Eclipse. And less than perfect Meowser RNG at the end of Meowser Showdown, but... he only shot one fireball at me in the background, so I cannot complain about that. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm just like... I can't believe this. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm done yet. Which, I mean, considering I still have all jobs to work on, and the tutorial. So... oh my gosh, I'm... I don't know what else to say. I really don't.